Greetings, dear suckers. My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And welcome back to Disco Elysium. Where... right, yes. Gonna go question the local kids about the bugs. Probably eaten them already, but... well... and by local kids, I mean Cuno. Basically just Cuno. Well, and I guess Cuno S, maybe. But mainly Cuno.
Fuck does Cuno care?
The boy turns to you. He doesn't care. I gathered. You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts. Does he even know what a locust is? Maybe I should just say missing bugs.
No, Cuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Good point, Rhetoric. That's more than I expected from him. But then I guess he does spend all his time near a bookstore, so... maybe he steals from there. I don't know.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
The little one seems distraught. What? Little one? They're both like 1 foot tall! I'm like 12 times their size. They're both the little one.
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
As opposed to cool prison? What exactly is lame prison? What, juvie maybe?
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Cuno's newfound lameness.
Newfound? Well, I guess newfound by her. Now hold on. No one is lame here, any more than they were a minute ago. Just tell me what happened?
Deny everything, Cuno. You need to lawyer up.
Can you even get a lawyer? I mean, I would hope this place has some sort of public defender system, but...
Cuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
And your lawyer is?
Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City? AKA, the City of Rage.
The City of Rage. I think that rings a bell. It's probably been like a year since you mentioned that, but... no, I don't want to talk to the kid about lame stuff. Cuno, is this about... Rage City?
Oh god, Cuno, no!
The little one behind the fence takes her hat off.
It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame.
Don't worry, Cuno S. Nothing I could possibly do could make either of you more lame.
Stop it, see. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Cuno's got this under control.
I mean, unless I crippled you, I suppose, but that's a different matter.
There's definitely something going on here. You should check out Cuno's shack, the one with the pig's head.
Okay.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
Yeah. I wonder if I should ask... I wonder if Cuno S has anything more to say about this. Why are you so slow?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Yeah, didn't think so. Anything more here? Just give this a quick check, just in case.
What do you see?
Yeah. So, our odd soul wasn't in the back of the whirling.
I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boots, no, but they could be the same person.
Think you mentioned that before? No horizontal boot prints. Whoever walked in the whirling's pinball workshop didn't walk here.
No, these prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe they're just a foreign design. It's a boot print, whatever the case.
Alright, well. It's more not very illuminating, but it's more than I... Hang on. It's the sound of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. Is it now? What the heck's going on over there? That wasn't there before. Hang on. Let me just check over there real quick. You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. Oh. Hang on.
The door has braved the elements for decades. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and so is the knocker, shaped like a lion's head.
That's an odd shape for knockers.
Someone is moving around in the apartment. You hear the water being turned off and the sound of dishes clinking together.
Well, this seems like a perfect time for a house call, right in the middle of something else.
The tenant must be cleaning up. That means you're too late. Nothing more to do here. Better report back to Everard.
Kind of already did that, but alright. Yo,
No answer.
I know you're in there.
That already defeats the point, doesn't it?
The lieutenant glances at the surrounding windows.
Let's get out of here.
Nah. Let's use the key, why not?
The key stops midway in the lock. Something's blocking its path. Not a sound is coming from the apartment. The lieutenant looks first at the door, then back at you, then signals you to back off from the door. As you turn to leave, you hear footsteps on the other side. Yes, someone's definitely home.
We should leave and go talk with Everard. Tell him what happened, that we couldn't open the door. Maybe there's a workaround.
The door has...
Okay then. Whatever. I was hoping to talk to whoever was in there, maybe warn him that, hey, Everard's doing weird shit around you. Then again, I'm sure he already knows. And even if he doesn't, I'm sure he could guess. It's Everard. Of course he is. Okay, enough of that diversion. Ooh. It's crawling with locusts in here. Well then. That was easy. Didn't even need to talk to the guy, probably. A magnesium supplement you rub on your chest to live a happy magnesium-rich life. What? Okay.
all around you. The hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Okay.
Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Sure, why not?
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case.
The lieutenant looks around, writes something in his notebook, and turns to you. True, we've certainly figured out what happened and who happened. Still the question of why, I suppose, beyond the obvious.
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking, Kim.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
As opposed to a fake breakthrough. You think the Insulindian phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Cuno. The phasmid doesn't exist.
Unless Cuno is the phasmid. Dun dun dun!
But what do I know?
Yeah, not much, Kim. That's why I'm here. What would you do without me?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The phasmid is impairing your judgment.
Yes, I knew it was nowhere near here. Obviously, logic. Use your powers of deduction. Obviously, I was fucking with him. Anyway, we should talk to Cuno about this. Get him to stop.
I'll let you handle the Cuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
As per the usual. Both me doing just fine and you forcing me to handle shit. What would you do without me, Kim? Suffer, that's what. Suffer more, that is. Yo, little
Fuck,
shit.
does Cuno care?
Yo, little shit. I know you took the locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Cuno took the bugs, So what?
He says slowly, meeting your gaze with sullen defiance. I'll give you a reason to be sullen.
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
No shit, it wasn't the phasmid. You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of Locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Shit's gonna descend in a minute, alright?
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence, then buries her face in her hands. Poor you.
Locusts coming down like a shadow. This must be the night city he mentioned when you asked him where he's been.
So that, in there, is Night City.
Yeah, Locust City. City of rage. City of lights.
Lights?
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination.
What does that have to do with lights? I can see the whole Night City thing and Locust City, maybe even City of Rage, because, you know, Locusts, that's more hunger than rage, but whatever. City of Lights, though, where's that coming from?
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
Sure, alright. City of Rage sounds like a cool place, I guess. I don't really see the vision, but sure.
Cuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist.
He pushes his chest out.
Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Yeah, I'll bet. Wait, I? And I'm? I beg your pardon, Cuno? I beg Cuno's pardon, even?
Did he just say I? Cuno usually calls Cuno, Cuno.
Yeah, hold on, did I hear you right? You said I.
Cuno made Cuno. Cuno says whatever the fuck he wants. There are no rules here, pig.
He steps closer. Cuno made Cuno? What are you, Jesus?
I fucking say I when I wanna, and Cuno when I wanna. Cuno's free. Cuno's free to fucking die, bitch.
Sure. Sure.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
Yeah. I gathered. You should listen to your friend, Cuno. Art's lame as hell. Yeah, that's a consistent thing to say. Yeah. Making art is a worthy calling. You know, I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh my god, Cuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Cuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Cuno can be what Cuno wants to be. Cuno's his own man. Cuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Cuno made himself into Cuno. Cuno can make himself into anything. Cuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Cuno can make himself into a... Cuno doesn't give a shit.
Is that right, Cuno? Well, I certainly can't fault your understanding of the transitory nature of identity, that's for sure. Make himself into a pig, huh? I'd like to see you try that. You're gonna try out for police academy? You're gonna turn yourself into an upstanding officer of the law? I mean, you might be more trustworthy around narcotics than I was, to be fair, but... low bar.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Cuno. You'll have to take me away.
A leaden silence fills the yard. Is this... I feel like I stepped into a fucking landmine here. What the fuck? Or maybe Cuno did. The fuck's going on here? Is there something more to these weird offhand comments that Cuno is making that I'm picking up? I don't know. I don't pretend to understand Cuno.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window. So that's what this is about.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be right there, Suggestion. Me and Cuno have discussed this. I promised I won't do that. Did I? Probably. You could always follow him, Cuno S. The RCM is, very permissive of non-ridiculous corruption.
I don't believe you.
She disappears entirely behind the fence.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Well, I'd say that went well.
Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation. You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I have to ask, what does the city of Locusts mean? I'm not really entirely picking up what you're putting down here, because you haven't really explained it at all.
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Cuno just likes to focus. Cuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his burning face up to the falling snow. Is that right?
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Cuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
He says, finally, lowering his gaze to meet yours. I don't have any gaze. Well, you shouldn't have fucked with the cryptozoologist shit, then. What goes around comes around. Anyway, I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. She was right.
Was she? I don't know.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Cuno.
Worried about him saying I again? There's a metaphor in that, probably. But a metaphor what?
She doesn't know whether to be glad because Cuno is finally convinced of the lameness, or more worried because of his continued use of the first person singular. Cuno is Cuno, not I.
With friends like these, who needs pigs? What's going to happen to the locusts, then?
Cuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Okay, now that's settled, I'd better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulindian phasmid, apparently.
Huh.
That was an odd sounding, huh? You know anything about that?
He recognizes the name.
Yeah, figured, but what else does he recognize, eh? Wait, you know what the Insulindian phasmid is?
Bitches think Cuno doesn't know shit.
Yes.
The fuck out of here. Cuno's tired of this shit.
I've been tired of your shit since we first met, Cuno. Fuck off.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Well, see ya, Cuno. Wouldn't want to be ya. You got anything to say about all this, son?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Nah, probably not. Guess I can tell them the, good and bad news. Not in that order, though. It would be nonsensical if I did.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
Okay, I guess we are telling him the good news first then. Alright, I had a chat with this kid, Cuno. He promised to stop stealing the Locusts.
So it was just a child.
He purses his lips, crestfallen. Them's the breaks.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
I don't know about good news, but it's... well.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Cuno kid or the missing Locusts. It's something else.
Curious.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Get some rest. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
She looks at him with tender concern. This quest will be the death of him, if he lets it.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
He breathes carefully, not to start coughing again. Looks like there's some hope for him after all. That's good. You take care of him, Lena. Don't let him... well.
There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find a phasmid or admit defeat, people.
Shut up, Authority. Man, I'm really feeling this is costing me time on my main investigation. No, it ain't. I already have the next lead on my main investigation. I am expressly doing everything before that. Finally, I don't think she's going anywhere anyway. It's not worth risking your health. You should call it a day and go home. I'd offer to help, but I have my own things to do. Damn it, maybe I can still restock the trap for you? We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this. Except enthusiastically. On the one hand, they really should probably just return home. Maybe I could get their phone number or something to tell them if I do encounter Phasmid. On the other hand, if I'm going out there, they won't be out catching more pneumonia or whatever. And if there's another quest in it, that means there's gonna be more XP in it for me. And I'm a sucker for XP. Alright, fuck it, we ball. We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we?
Yup.
Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
I know I could count on you, Kim.
He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Yeah, he's a sucker for this, alright. Alright then, one last ride.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
She nods to her husband.
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They
What?
should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
But...
This would show them all. We need to get you on that list of discoverers. No question about that.
Alright then, I'll just have to track one down myself. Sure. Easy. You volunteered to restock the empty trap for the cryptozoologists. They even gave you a fresh box of locusts. This could, after some messing around, probably lead to the discovery? Possibly, anyway. Price 128. I'm not going to sell it. I'm surprised it sells for that much. A cardboard box with several rows of little holes in the lid. And Rose is overselling it. Though at first glance the box seems perfectly ordinary, upon closer examination it's obvious that it has been prepared with great care. Also that it has locusts in it. Okay. Maybe I could even get an extra item out of this. Who knows? Alright, fortunately we have magic teleportation powers. Speaking of kids, probably talk to them at some point. But first, a word from our sponsors. Now where was that? This way, I think. Why was her face? Why was the face of someone in massive? Whatever. Here we go.
The trap stands empty near the reeds. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds' apprehensive hissing. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings.
Good luck. You'll probably be eaten in the morning.
They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
No, they are not.
Good, now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation?
Impending apocalypse? You're starting to sound like... which skill was it? Shivers? Inland Empire? One of those, anyway. The one that was talking about the apocalypse incoming.
Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to. But if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it.
We'll see. Okay. I feel like I'm running in slow motion sometimes. Huh? Where'd it go?
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
I restocked the empty trap. Where's Morel? Did he die?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
She manages a smile for you. But did he die?
Her smile is weary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Oh, Builder, he died, didn't he?
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
She looks down at her hands. Only the hardcore players left, huh? Sure, why not? Yeah, hardcore players like you and me, Lena.
Yes. Field work is a young person's game, as they say.
She smiles a cautious smile.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So, who's going to check the traps? Me again? Me again?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
Maybe you could enlist the aid of the local, Hardy boys. They're not doing anything worthwhile.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Oh no. Something tells me it's up to me again.
No, you don't have to do that. Enough of this fool's errand. Morel will do it.
Fool's
Or
errand?
Gary. You have work to do. I've wasted enough of everyone's time.
I beg your pardon, Lena? Fool's errand?
Be real. Gary is not going to help with this.
Once more onto the breach, then! Take it on with undue optimism. I sure hope Kim doesn't brutally murder me for this.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Am I? I mean, I came down with a lot worse than that.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
It is like that, isn't it? Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
The half moons of her glasses reflect you as she looks up at you. Half moons? You've given up on the Phasmid.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
You're in doubt? About what? Guess.
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
I am. I'm fairly certain.
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
I guess. Hasn't really helped me with most of the people around here, but alright.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
No, not really. I've had a lot of people try to tell me that I was wrong about stuff from my childhood, and then every time it turned out I was right and they were wrong. Sometimes comically wrong.
Seeing the Insulindian Phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
Are you saying you made it up? So you haven't seen it? I should arrest you for lying. Does that qualify as obstruction of justice? Sure, why not?
Oh, sweetie, I wish it were that simple, but it's not. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence.
Yeah, people like him generally are. But I get the feeling you aren't people like him. That's why you're the cryptozoologist's wife, right?
That I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
Yeah, it's infectious, isn't it?
That I am a queen, an extraordinary witness to grace.
Yeah. Made you feel like royalty, eh? That's what they all say they want.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it.
She shakes her head, still unable to meet your eyes.
But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
Maybe. Maybe.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything. He's hiding. These things are tough on him. Matters of love, not violence or deceit.
First, tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie. Oh, glad I put all those points in the suggestion. I got no modifiers, and it's exactly enough to near enough guarantee it.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
And I need something good here.
All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Yeah. Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the Phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the Phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple.
Yes, you have. And at your word, he was ready to leave off on it. Return home for another season, if that means anything. Just another pathetic old couple. What's pathetic about that?
If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Maybe. But if wishes were fishes, then beggars would ride, hey? And anyway, what about the fire?
You know, this reminds you of the Pericanassian theory of love. In essence, love is a relay out of death. Generation by generation, our love remains in our progeny. Lay some of that on her.
Normally, when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. That counts for something, no? I guess. Thanks for the XP and the money. I'm not certain where you're going with that, though. Morel hated lecturing. You convinced him to do something real in this world. Anyway, I detest talk about metaphorical immortality. Utter rubbish.
But if the dream comes to naught, what good is it? No, the thing is...
If the dream comes to naught? What? Then you had the fun of trying, girl. If dreams were only worthwhile for the ending of them, the world would be a much more miserable place. No. You see him out there? He's... I don't know if I'm getting through to you. Probably not.
I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
So that's what this is about, is it? Yeah.
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
He'd still be into you. That's not how these things work.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time.
That's a good question, Lena. Why don't you? Oh, you could never waste my time, Lena.
What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Probably. There's gotta be a billion worse things, though.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
No, I guess there aren't, actually. There aren't even a million other things to do with your life. Maybe there's not even one. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. And anyone would get discouraged after all these years, no matter how true the memory is. Memories are funny things like that, eh? There's a reason why you kept telling it, even though everyone... Well...
I'm not sure of anything.
Is anyone?
Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I think.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
Nice. Sweet wheels, Lena. Sweet wheels. You do that. I'll check the traps one more time. And don't you say a damn thing, Kim.
Really?
Alright, I'll allow it.
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Hey, I'm not stuck anywhere. I'm just in the neighborhood. Eh? Gonna be sticking around here a while anyway.
No one can stop you from finding the phasmid.
You're goddamn right, Felician. Can I have your address? Just in case there's news. And maybe your phone number too. If you have one.
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but
13, huh? It's a lucky number. 11's a nice number too.
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
Well, maybe I'll call on you anyway. The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light.
you're welcome, sweetie.
She flicks a switch on her chair, and the engine turns on with a whir.
I'm glad it helped you, even though it turned out to be a...
The sentence remains unfinished. Yeah.
A waste of time.
Nonsense. I profited immensely from this.
A dream.
A dream? No, I'm not asleep right now.
A lie.
Well, maybe.
A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence.
Well, you're in luck then, because I'm the biggest fool around. When people try to foolproof stuff, the world simply creates a bigger fool. And I am that fool. Don't you worry about me, Lena. I'll keep fooling around. Like always.
Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold, coastal wind blows.
Quietly. That was pretty fucking loud.
We should go too.
Somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast, a gust of wind shakes the felled building, rattling dusty windows, beckoning with strange coldness. To ask the wind once more.
Pardon? Why do you keep talking about the Feld building? Alright, I leveled up and like half of another one. Do I give one last point in suggestion or something else? I don't know. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, sure. Might as well get that up to 8. Certainly was pretty handy a minute ago. And I said I wanted to get it up to 8, and I'm no liar. Wait, did I say that? Probably. Well, that's the end of that now, I suppose. Unless we do find the... Next up, I should probably put points into interfacing. Or maybe Seva Fair. This interfacing could help me get my badge. This could help me dance the night away, though. So perhaps more important. Also has a lot more ability to upgrade it. Although that might be actually more reason to start with this, since I'll be done with it faster. Still got still got a few quests remaining. If any of these give me a decent chunk. I haven't done this yet. That might help with the dance check too. Definitely do that then. Next time. So, until then, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. Fuck you all so much for watching, and so long, suckers.
You're gonna be okay, kid.